right, that's all I can think of, honestly. Well, here's one last question. This might not be a big deal. It might be a big deal. What type of theme do I want to pick out? Do I use free, or do I want to go on Theme Forest and break the bank, or do I want to go somewhere in between?
I like keep it simple. That's me. I have a keep it simple, stupid approach to everything in life, because the more flashing you have. One of my clients is an alternative health expert, and she's very, very clever and very knowledgeable, but her theme drives me bonkers. It's just this huge image at the top that sort of and when you go from post to post, particularly on your phone, the images take a long time to load. So look, I only use free ones. I'd rather spend my money on really good quality plugins, for my puppy club and my kitty club sites. I've got a really, really good membership plugin, which completely controls access to every post I have now. I can control access at different levels, depending on what membership level people are paying for.
Okay, and I'll hit you with one last question, then I'm done. I promise.
It's all right.
Is it good to enable comments or disable? I've seen popular blogs do both.
I just enable them. I think you have to be transparent. However, having said that, all my comments have to be approved. So you know, and again, for me, it's a time issue. Like it's 10:30 on Wednesday morning here in Melbourne, Australia, and I can't. I don't want someone to put a rude comment up, in a different time zone, and for it to sit there for 12 hours by the time I get up in the morning and see it. So I approve all the comments. Having said that, I do, if people criticise anything, I tend to put it up there and let them do it, as long as they're not being really rude, because people have their opinion, and that's fair. But I will go back and say to them, oh well, I always reply, always reply to comments. Yeah. And again, it's just being transparent, I think. I'm an author of 15 books, and we all know what reviews are. And I've gone insane with reviews. Now, if I review someone else's book, I look to see what other people write. The first thing I do is I read the bad reviews. I don't do it because I want to write a bad review, because I never write bad reviews. If I don't have anything nice to say, I don't say anything at all. That's how I was brought up. But I will find something, I'll find something important or good to say about somebody's book. But what I like to read, why I read the bad reviews, because it gives me more of an insight about how people are thinking. And I've read them and they've been wrong. They've said, oh, this happened. And I've said, no, that actually didn't happen in the book. But I just think bad reviews are really interesting. It certainly doesn't influence how I would purchase or how I would work and operate, but it gives me an insight to how people think. And the same with comments. Yeah. So I would enable them, because you need to be quite transparent in a way. And if you can always delete them if people are just so rude and horrible. And I have people made a comment, I'd made a spelling or a typing error, and a girl said, oh, it's just disgusting, rah, rah, rah. And then she did a big spiel on what a great editor she was. So it was just, she obviously spends her time going around finding mistakes online and then trying to sell her services. Wasn't compelled at all to interesting. I thought, oh, that's fine. And I thanked her. I said, oh, thank you for picking up those errors. When you get very busy, people make mistakes, possibly human, and I appreciate you taking the time to read this. That's all I said. I was really gracious.
I'll just say, hey, ma'am, that's great that you found that. Can you direct me to your blog so I can proofread everything? Because I wouldn't want to find any mistakes on your blog. Oh, you don't have one? It's like those people like, wow, you're bad at that instrument. Oh, what do you play? Nothing. Hey.
Well, I'm kind of like you, Susan, though. I tend to look at it and say, oh, well, it also makes me look a little more authentic and real, that there are a couple mistakes that makes it look relatable, and that you're not trying to be way up here yes, you're giving value, you're giving authority, but if there's a mistake every now and then, or something here and there, it shows that you're human, and that, oh wow, they made a mistake, but hey, what they told me I like, let me go find out more about them. It's not gonna be the all end all.
And I think that's a really good point, is that you're relatable, because I see mistakes in people's blog posts, and I've got a university degree in English, but I don't go, oh my god, I'm not one of the grammar Nazis of the world. I think, well, people make mistakes and that's what happens, and I don't point it out, because again, it was sort of the way I was brought up, because I don't think it's my place to point out every mistake I see. But like you say, that, and I know, I will tell you, I did another course last year about social media marketing, and when you're sending out your emails, they say make at least 2 mistakes, because it proves it wasn't written by a robot, and that it proves that you were human. So in your sales funnel, when people sign up for your free ebook, or they're interested in coming and having a chat with you, they say the emails that you send, they say make a spelling mistake in them, because it proves that you're human. So yeah.
Hey Susan, did you know the guy that edited Hitler's books was a grammar Nazi?
Oh, very funny. Yes. I always say that, beware lest you offend any heart, is my thing. And it's not very hard, I knock out 2,000 to 3,000 words a day, and there's bound to be mistakes. And I do edit and I do check, and you can always go back. I mean, a friend of mine said that when people pointed out his mistakes, he used to publish it, and then he would go back and change the mistakes. And someone he said later on, that's probably poor form. But I don't know if I agree. I think when I had that incident with that girl, I thanked her. I said, oh, thank you for picking up those mistakes. I'll correct them now. And I did. But yeah, it's, like you say, it makes it relatable. People are going to go, oh, look, she's misspelled this word. I've done that. We've all done it. So.
Cool.
But, yeah. So if you'd like a copy of this little PDF,
yeah,
that's my writing, my content marketing email address.
All right.
Just flick it over and pop something in that heading. You're all welcome to do that anytime, because it's there. It'll be there all the time, because I understand this will go into YouTube.
Yep.
Yep. You'll be famous.
Yeah. It's infamous, more likely. Because you guys inside the USA do not appreciate how difficult it is for us non-USA writers when we have to correct our spelling.
I see.
But yeah, keep writing, keep blogging. Always something is better than nothing. I look at my old blog posts at 2 years old and I cringe, because it's awful. The formatting's terrible. I didn't mention that your subheading should be in H2 as well, but maybe we could look at that. Maybe we could put something together and actually, just do a short stint on actually putting together a blog post.
We could, sure.
Yeah, just the formatting on WordPress.
Yeah, that would be great.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah. So this is the nuts and bolts stuff, and it's like building a foundation.
Cool.
Alrighty. Alright, well, I want to thank everybody, especially Susan Day. That was an awesome presentation. I want to thank Leon, always there, always a trooper. Dan
Even though
Sissick.
his phone froze.
That's fine. He's driving around. Dan Sissick, always at Bill Maybauer. Davion, he said he's
Bill
come
was
back.
here.
And Davion's a cool dude. He has a lot of different connections.
Cool.
And Shauna Lulu for listening in.
Sean Chun.
That's
He's gonna get mad at you if you keep saying that.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is. He told me he likes it when I use his name.
Okay.
So use his name.
Okay. Anyway, I just want to thank everybody, and you have any questions, obviously you can email Susan at susandaywriter@gmail.com. So, all right. Thanks, guys. This is the Entrepreneur Power Hour, and we're going to hopefully have some more guest speakers in the month of June. Set that up.
Susan will come back. She'll always come back. She's always got stuff to show us.
Happy to share.
Great. Yeah, no, that's awesome.
I'm happy to share. If I don't know it, then I'll...
Because, I mean, Dan's a huge blogger, so this is going to be a big help to him.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Oh no, a lot of it I already knew. It's just I've got to get my blogging built back up to what it once was, because my old personal one went bye-bye when I didn't pay up right away, and they gave me 10 days, and it's like I paid the 10th day and they had already deleted it, so I had to start over with a whole new one. But I have most of it saved on my one affiliate one, so I'm transferring stuff over from there, because I had over 400 blog posts.
Jeez.
Wow.
Yeah,
I've
400.
heard that story before. Yeah.
Yeah, I have over 400 blog posts. I have over 200 videos that I've done and stuff. So
Wow.
I've
you don't have it anymore, eh?
well, no, I've got the videos and everything. I've done
good.
all on my computer. So
Yeah,
most of them I
good.
have on my computer, because I always do them, then upload them to YouTube, then use them from the YouTube with the YouTube thing and embed it on my blog post as a text. I embed it as the text, and then it shows up, and then that way I can use it that way. That way
Cool.
it's pulling from YouTube to be shown on there, and so in the whole analytics and everything, it all plays in, and then I just do my blog post underneath it.
Awesome.
Yeah, always save stuff on
And Susan, are you going to write some more articles for us? I'm just curious.
Yeah, I've been away, and but I'll certainly give that a go for sure. If you like.
Yeah, because we're going to put whatever you and Dan write onto the blog section of the site, eh?
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm going to be getting some more going. I sent Cream another one, I think, last week, and I'm going to work on it, try and get a couple more done. I have
Nice.
hopefully I have an interview Friday for maybe a more permanent position with a little more money, and things will start
Good.
making my
Good.
life a little easier.
Yeah.
And I'm
that's
still
good.
trying to find jobs on AdWord. on Upwork. I'm trying to find like social media stuff, blogging or management stuff or sites on there. Haven't had any bites yet, so I'll keep putting out my
Absolutely.
my proposals on there. So go from there.
All right.
That's
Wish you
cool.
good luck, Dan.
I've got a few more ideas about things I could offer as well. So maybe I'll talk to you guys.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, and because one of the things that I've been doing, I do for people is I review their websites.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So how you can monetize, like how you can get the SEO stuff happening really well. So I can do that. We can do that as a presentation.
And I
Cool.
just had a recent Twitter. It's not what you were talking about, but it's using some other stuff with Twitter that was awesome, and I've got to get that information and play with it and get a better feeling, because I just learned it, but it's got some awesome attributes, and so I've got to get a presentation set up for that, because I want to do that here and get that put maybe into something to where I can maybe use that as a funnel or something for me to use.
Great, that's a great idea. Good luck. That sounds
Yeah.
fantastic. Yeah.
Yeah, I just got to find the time and do it. So I will see you guys later.
All right. Thanks for coming, everybody.
Thank you, everybody.
Yeah,
This
we're
is
good
the
night.
Power Hour. Thank you, Leon. And keep blogging, keep writing, and we'll see you next week.